What's good? I'm dead. Hey guys, what's good? Welcome back to my channel. Everybody, my name is Debbie. For those that don't know me, and for those that know me, what's up? You see, I am a little bit insecure right now because my apartment is empty. Like, it's a full-blown empty. So in my head, I'm like, can they hear that it's empty? Like, is it echoing? And for some reason, that's embarrassing. I don't know why that has to be embarrassing. Happy New Year! I'm excited to be back on the Chinese. I'm excited to be back with you guys. Welcome! So we're gonna be popping some sparkling juice for the new year, for my new apartment. I moved and I finally live by myself, and not finally in a bad way, just finally where I am ready for the growth. I'm ready for the new chapter. I'm ready to see where this beautiful year takes me, and I'm ready with all open arms, you know, because it's one of those things, ready or not, it's happening, so might as well be ready this time. So I got a one-bedroom apartment. It's technically the first time I've ever had a one-bedroom apartment, because the last time I lived by myself, I had a studio apartment, which was the same size as my living room. Now I have an entire living room, a kitchen, a bathroom, and a bedroom. I had a bathroom at my studio. Sorry, in case that's not clear. But we're popping some sparkling juice. It really is sparkling juice. I might be saying it weird because really it's like I'm actually popping sparkling juice. One thing about me, I'm the type of person to want to celebrate each. I'm the type of person to want to celebrate each and every accomplishment, and this for me is a pretty great and a pretty big accomplishment, and I'm really excited for this new chapter, and I wanted to celebrate with you guys. Honestly, I was gonna pop a champagne video or not, but I knew I wanted to film a video, and I knew I had to pop the champagne, so I was like, why not do both in one? I mean, wouldn't you guys love that? You're welcome. It's been a new year, new me type of person, always. Because then I'm like, I want to hold myself accountable to reaching goals and to doing things that I say I'm going to do, you know? But then within the last year, it's like people have kind of shit on that. Like they just said and took a dump on it. On the whole, happy new year, new you, you're the same person, you know what I mean? All that stuff. But I have decided to continue celebrating the little things, you know, the little luxuries. And for me, there's two things that I look at as luxurious in my life, and it's champagne and flowers. Like I do, they make me feel good. I'm not letting anybody take that away from me. I'm not letting nobody's bitter boyfriend tell me that the flowers are going to die within a week, so I don't deserve flowers. Like, I'm not letting that get to me. None of that. These are going to be traditions that I do for myself, and I'm going to keep doing them. And if you're with me, it's either you join or you don't. It's happening with or without you, boo. It's just, I feel good about myself. And I have wanted to sit down and have a good dinner and pop a bottle of champagne. Even if it's non-alcoholic, something is getting popped in this house. Because we already prayed for the house, and we already thanked God for the miracle and the blessing of the house. Now we're gonna pop something in it. It's just that simple. To new beginnings. So what this video is about, we're gonna be talking about, I guess, unpopular opinions, things I have learned within the year, things I've always kind of believed and I was probably scared to say out loud. Now I'm ready to go tussle, because I know you girls have to tussle. So let's tussle in the comments, let's go back and forth, let's chit chat. Tell me if you guys agree with a few things that I'm going to be saying. If you don't agree, that's perfectly fine. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Opinions are welcomed here. So put them in the comments below. Let's go back and forth. Let's tussle. And let's see what you guys got to say about a few of these things. honestly, I think I am very, very grateful to a lot of things that happens in my life, to a lot of things that have happened in my life, to again, each and every accomplishment that I've ever accomplished. It could be little to you, it's major to me, because I think only me knows what it's like to be me. You know, only I know what it's like to walk in my shoes. Only I know what it's like to struggle to get things that you might find little, where I would struggle to get them, you know? So for me, I'm celebrating each and every accomplishment. Even if it was easy to get it, I am still celebrating it, because we don't celebrate ourselves enough. We really don't. You know, we live our lives waiting to be praised by our parents and waiting to be praised. But I think for me, mostly, it has always been waiting to be praised by my parents that has made me walk around, since I wasn't getting it there, that made me walk around wanting to find it in relationships. And if I wasn't getting it there, like, I would look at myself like I wasn't accomplishing much, which I don't think is fair. Because when my friends accomplish things that I consider small or whatever it is, I'll pop up to your crib and I'm gonna give you a champagne bottle. I'm like, congratulations. Like, I'm gonna pop up and I'm gonna give you something. Like, and I'm gonna call you too and I'm gonna be like, hey, you did that. You know, you did that. But I don't show up for myself like that. And I'm deciding that I am taking the time to do that this year, because, again, there's a saying in my tradition that if you're not gonna do it for you, who's gonna do it for you? You know, like, and for me, I'm doing it for me this year. Get tired about it. I don't want this video to be one of those where I sit here and promise all of these things for the channel this year. Honestly, if you rock with me, you rock with me. Thank you for those that have rocked with me for the past year. You know, thank you for the new people that joined the family. Thank you for those that keep commenting and sharing and liking. Thank you. Because I have like talked to a few people and like, oh, you're yippee, like you do YouTube, and I'm like, oh, you guys watch my stuff. Really, I'm appreciative, because for me, 100 people are a lot, 200 people are insane, because it's like, if I'm gonna stand in one room and 50 people come and watch me, that is a lot of people. So if I get 50 likes, 30 likes, 20 likes, I appreciate each and every person that takes the time to sit there and watch my video and enjoy me. And yeah, because I really enjoy making these videos, and it's just that I'm not. So anyways, I'm gonna read down things that I wrote down, and then we can talk about it. If it's not very clear that you're for me, then you're against me. There's no battling me on that one. Because I feel like when people are for you, they act a certain way. When people are for you, you don't gotta question if they are for you. You know, you don't gotta question if they would be this and that for you. It's either they are or they are not. And it's just that, really. Sad, but it is what it is. Second thing, just because they're your family doesn't mean you have to tolerate them. You can love your family, you can accept your family, that's again up to you. But you don't have to tolerate anybody. You can cut anybody off as much as you please, because it's your life. If it makes it more comfortable for you not to talk to your mom, then don't talk to your mom. Like, I feel a lot of people are not gonna agree with that, a lot of people are not gonna like that, a lot of parents are not gonna like that, but that's fine by me too, because sometimes the people that hurt you the most are family. And I don't understand why you should keep somebody around that constantly keeps hurting you. Rely on motivation, rely on discipline. If you're not disciplined enough, you're not gonna be able to achieve those goals. You gotta be the one that pushes yourself. Motivation ain't getting you nowhere. It's good, it helps, but discipline is what's gonna get you far. Because if you're disciplined enough, you can be like, hey, I'm not gonna eat at 6 p.m. That's the last time I'm eating to lose weight. But if you're gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna wait to be motivated, then you're gonna wait forever. Consistency is key. That's very true. If you want to see the results in anything, you have to be consistent about it. It's just that simple. Go to the gym and stop complaining about your weight. It's like we spend so much time complaining about our bodies and spend less time doing something about it. It's a new year. Let's stop complaining and start going. And I'm talking to myself here too. Don't worry, guys. It's all of us. We in this together. Set goals and show up for yourself. That one is major. Honestly, I remember having goals and I would have them in my head. You know, I'd be like, oh, at the end of the year, I want to accomplish this and that and this and that. And it's like, just because it's in my head, I keep pushing it backwards. But write it out. Set goals for yourself. Set goals that you think are unrealistic for yourself and work towards them, and you will see there's absolutely nothing that is impossible. There's nothing that we cannot achieve. That I know for sure. You're responsible of what you do or do not do, regardless of how you feel. You are responsible of what you do and do not do, regardless of how you feel. And that hits hard. You know, sometimes you're so heartbroken because of a relationship, or you went through something traumatic or something sad, and you just want to stay in your bed and not go to the gym or not eat or nothing like that. It's like life goes on. Last year, I lost my uncle, you know, and this was a person very, very close to me, somebody that I grew up with, that raised me, somebody that loved dearly and deeply, and I lost them in a way that I would have never imagined, you know. And it's insane, you know. Sometimes you do imagine people's death depending on the type of lifestyle they live. But you're like, you know, it's like having a tractor or a brother or an uncle that is a tractor and that drives trucks, or like they seem to race cars. You know, you're gonna be like, one day you're gonna die in a car. It's like things that you think about. So for me, this happened in a way that I could have never imagined, and it broke me. You know, it was something that was really, really sad. It was sad. And I remember I was working, and I was working a new job at the time, and I couldn't go to work without breaking down. And it's so sad because it's like, it's a new job. I can't really clock in or call in too much because I just started this job. And it's just that. It's like, we're like, at the end of the day, it's like life goes on, and sad, but it just is how life is, you know. Another one, this one is a favorite. You're wasting time stressing about things you cannot control. That I learned very recently, probably 4 or 5 years ago, and it's never been the same. No, 5 years ago was way too long. That's a lie. Probably 2 years ago, and it's never been the same. I don't break down and cry as often as I used to. I'm not as emotional as I used to. I used to be an emotional wreck because something would happen and there would be absolutely nothing I can do about it, and I would be in shambles, like on the floor crying. And when I heard that, or when it registered with me, I sat down and I thought about it, and I was like, honestly, I cannot control the situation. There's no way there's absolutely nothing I could have done in that situation to have changed that situation. But now I'm in shambles, and for what? You know, I cannot control that. So I'm not about to stress about it. Things that I can control, I'll control them and I'll change them and I'll fix them. But things that I cannot control, I'm not about to be Superwoman. I'm not doing that. This one, I still fight about it. It says, if he or she did it, what's gonna stop them from doing it again? It's hit hard, it hits home. But it's like, yeah, honestly, if their conscience or their mind couldn't stop them the first time, what guarantee do you have that it's gonna work the second time? If you keep finding yourself in the same situations over and over again, it's time to sit down, do some self-reflection, you know, check yourself a little bit. Take time, think about it, be like, am I going for the same people? Am I seeing red flags and ignoring them because I'm chasing love, or I'm chasing to be in a partnership, or I'm chasing, or to get some sort of validation? Because I know a lot of women feel like they're not really anything if they don't have a man. I think it's insane, but there's a lot of people that think like that. I'm not calling it insane. I just think the concept of the whole thing is insane. But I understand where people come from, self-value enough to see that they are way more than having a child and way more than having a man. That does not add value to you. No. It's just a bonus. It's just one of those things that, okay, you have these things because you wanted them. They don't make you complete. They don't complete you. You are a whole complete person without those things, because you are going to be you with and without those things at the end of the day. You are so much more than that, you know? But that's a topic for another day. That's a topic for another day. Friends that do not support you are worse than not having friends at all. That I agree to that. Friends that do not support you, might as well just not have friends at all. Like, what are we doing together? Just wasting each other's time. No, my friends. Honestly, you might as well just be free and alone. What I was saying before, you are fulfilled as a woman with or without a man. You are fulfilled as a woman with or without a child. Happiness is not the absence of problems. It's the ability to deal with them. You can be happy and still have issues. You can be happy. It's not the absence of problems. Happiness is not the absence of problems. It's the ability to deal with them. Just get that. Feeling sad after making a decision does not mean you made the wrong decision. Don't ever go back on a decision because of how you feel. Think about how you got to the decision first. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be sad because you made a really hard decision to cut somebody off or to invest in something. It's okay, but it does not mean to get up and go take it back because you feel sad. Don't. Mean what you say and say what you mean. That's just that. The lesson you struggle with the most will keep repeating itself until you learn from it. That one was a hard pill for me to swallow. You're gonna continuously go through the same things in life until you have learned from them. Until you have learned to move differently, it's gonna keep repeating itself. It's gonna keep coming back to you in different ways. It's gonna keep coming. And that is all I gotta say for this beautiful new year. A few food for thought, a few soulful words, a few sentences to really think about and dig deep and think about them. It's a few things that I had to sit down and think about, and I wanted to share with you guys because me, I love to share everything with y'all. You guys don't get it? Love it. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sitting through this whole entire video. However long it took you. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And till next time, guys. Have a good one.